Good morning, friends. I just woke up, got into my workout clothes, threw my hair up because I'm gonna get a workout in this morning, but first I'm gonna get started on this full day of food. So I am making baked oatmeal for breakfast this morning. I like to get up, get that prepped and put into the oven because it bakes for 30 minutes and then it can sit for like 5 or 10 minutes before I serve it. And so that gives me just enough time to get a quick workout in while that bakes. First ingredient is oats, brown sugar, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon. And now I'm going to mix up my dry ingredients before adding the rest of the ingredients. My oven is warming up to 350. And now I add olive oil, milk, and 3 eggs. I get that all incorporated. And then my last ingredient is 1 cup of raisins. I have oiled my pan here, and so now I just need to spread this out and bake. This is such a simple recipe and one that we all enjoy. Why don't you set the cups to the table, please?
And that's mine, okay, Mom?
And then you can bring that to your spot.
Okay. One cup.
Thank you.
My kids are glass of sage and a witty on.
I'll get it down for you. And this one here is for Zara. There's my serving of baked oatmeal. We do pour milk over this, and then I think we'll all have some bananas too. The kids do drink, Westies getting it out, they drink apple juice and orange juice for breakfast. I just have water, which I almost finished for my workout. I'm just gonna top that up and we'll get started on breakfast. Finished breakfast, showered, got all cleaned up, ready for the day, looking much more presentable. And I just poured myself a coffee. We're still, you know, breakfast cleanup can be very time consuming when kids are in charge. Like right now, kids had to go for a little bathroom break and, okay, just a second, I'll help you in a second. I also just finished boiling some eggs. They're just sitting in a water bath, cold water bath right now. I'm gonna make egg salad sandwiches. We're gonna be going for a picnic lunch, so I'll show you that prep soon. I think I will actually slice up this cantaloupe for our picnic too. I've just used a fork to like mash up my boiled eggs there. I add some mayonnaise. I mean, making egg salad's pretty basic, right? I don't know if I need to show how I make it. I think everybody makes it very similarly. I know some people put pickles in it, which would be really good. I do salt and pepper, some paprika. Try to be quite light on that. I also just picked a bunch of chives out of our garden. Chives make egg salad a lot better, in my opinion. Just adds a little tiny bit of texture, some flavor. Today, instead of just doing regular wraps, I thought it would be fun to try making pinwheels. I think I'll just have wraps like normal, but I thought maybe the kids would like to try something different. So for these pinwheels, you know what? Why don't you spread out the lunch boxes on the table? I've never done pinwheels before. I probably should have looked at a recipe to make sure this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I figure that instead of kind of putting it all in the middle like I would with a regular wrap, I'm gonna just spread it so that every piece will have some of the filling. I'm just gonna roll this really tight, like that. Then I have this nice sharp knife so I can just cut through it without squishing it. Oh, good job. Would you guys rather have cantaloupe chopped up into like bites or eat it off of the rind?
Rind.
Okay. There are the kids' lunches. I'll show you one of these. Don't those look fun? They look good. A little bit more work definitely to prep them that way, but I think the kids will like that. We've got baby carrots. Why do we have to come down the stairs so loud? Zara's over there filling up water bottles for me. We got some baby carrots here and some cantaloupe. So that's the kids' lunch. For my lunch, I don't have one of those fancy lunch boxes, so I have to have separate containers for mine. I have carrots and celery. I know the kids don't really like celery, so when I buy it, it's like I have to eat it all. Andrew doesn't like it, it's all on me. I prefer my cantaloupe just chopped up into bite-sized pieces. And then I made myself a wrap, the egg salad on there, and I also put lettuce on mine. This is just the extra from the kids' wraps. So if someone else wants more, they can have that, or I will have it. I just didn't want to give the kids too much that they're like, I don't want to eat all this. This is what happens when we get home from having a picnic. So Wes has one little sandwich there. It looks like Charity has one sandwich and some carrots. Zara's, Elijah's. Simeon finished his. He's like my big eater. I didn't quite finish my veggies or my fruit. And so what I do is we get home, unpack the lunch bag, and you know, we can just kind of snack on that. The rest of this, finish off this food this afternoon. And I am ready for a second coffee. I always just put my cream in there first at the bottom. So if I'm ordering coffee when we're out, I ask for a coffee with 1 cream. So that's about, oh, I love how bubbly and, oh, looks delicious. We are also snacking on some of this afternoon. This trail mix, you guys, so good. Let me open it so you can see what's, oh, Wesley's over here. He's waiting for me to open this one. He's choosing the healthier snack. Same brand here.
Healthy.
This one is healthy. It has peanuts, cranberries, mango, and walnuts. He was telling me, I just love the yellow things. That's mango. I don't know if I can open this with one hand. Can you pull on that side and I'll pull on this side? Ready? Pull. There we go. There's your snacky snack. I'm going for this less healthy trail mix, but so good. Let me just show you a handful. It has these chocolates, peanuts, pretzels, and then these right here, they're like little peanut butter chips. It also has some of these like big peanut butter cups there, but those usually disappear pretty quickly when the bag opens. Is yours pretty good too, Wesley? Mm-hmm. That's
This
yummy.
one, then this one, then the cranberries, then these.
The mangoes. That's your favorite?
The last ones are your favorite.
Mm-hmm. So your least favorite is the walnuts?
Mm-hmm. They want, I don't really like them.
You don't really like them?
Mm-hmm.
You're still eating them?
And
That's good. What?
Look, 7.
Okay, I am about ready to get started making dinner. What did I stuck a sparkling water in here earlier because when it's hot outside, no matter how cool it is in the house, as soon as I start working over the stovetop, I get so hot. And so I'm gonna have a nice cold, are you looking at English there? Orange cream soda, sparkling water as I start making dinner. I have been having each one of the kids every day helping me with dinner. Today is Simeon's turn, so you might see his little hands in there helping me make this dish. I try to, let me just turn this around. I try to prep ahead as much as I can. So I last night cooked up a whole bunch of taco meat. So there's a bunch of taco seasoning on that beef. I forgot to take black beans out of the freezer earlier, so there's still a hard rock there. But I'm gonna start the beef warming up in here. First, I need to start my water going. Going to cook up some rice. Look at this large family size bag of rice here. And then I will put some frozen corn into this dish. I really should type up a recipe, like make a recipe page for myself and type up this recipe for how often I have shown this dish on my channel. I'll show you the process as I put this together, but it's basically rice, corn, beef, black beans, a whole bunch of taco seasoning. We'll see if there's enough on that beef. I might add some more, especially cumin. And then, actually maybe I won't. I just remembered that last time I made this dish, the kids were saying it was too spicy because I also add salsa and sour cream. So maybe I'll leave it as is. Oh, there's also onions and garlic already in that beef because when I cook it up for tacos, that's what I do. Onions, garlic, beef, and taco seasoning. Does anybody know, what are you supposed to do with these strings? Like, are you supposed to be able to untie them and then the bag will open? Like, I've seen that hack somewhere with those potato bags that people will do something that it will just open. Because usually I just hack it open with a knife or with scissors. But then, I don't know. Is there something to do here that I'm missing? Because that would be so much easier. Simeon's just getting that ground beef onto the pan to heat up. I'm going to do 2 cups of rice today. Oh yeah, is it getting warmed?
Yep.
Sim's being a great helper here, heating up the beef and the black beans. And I sometimes cook my rice in the Instant Pot and it tastes so good that way. I really like it. But often I still choose to do it on the stovetop for a couple of reasons. I feel like it's just fewer dishes to do it on a pot. And the Instant Pot I find so hard to wash after cooking rice. Like, I cannot seem to cook rice without it sticking and being a ton of scrubbing to get all the rice out of the Instant Pot. And usually after dinner, I'll have one of the kids help me make dinner and then the other kids do the dishes. So I didn't get it on camera, but Simeon said, I love helping you cook dinner. I kind of like helping, but I especially like to not do the dishes. Right?
Yeah.
And so the kids...
is more exciting than doing the dishes.
It's more exciting. I'm glad to hear that. There's that one chunk there you can keep breaking up, and then the rice is almost done.
Yes.
But especially with the kids doing the dishes after supper, like, they really struggle with cleaning that Instant Pot. So if you guys have any tips for me on how to make the rice not stick, although I love the flavor, I often find myself still cooking the rice in a pot on the stove. The rice is cooked through. Yes. I know, we have to open, no, into the rice. So as the rice is sitting here hot with a little bit of liquid still in there, yeah, and then get the scissors and open up the new bag and we'll pour just a little bit in there. Very, very quickly. Okay. The corn will defrost in there. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour the rice and corn in, and then you are going to give it a big stir. Do your very, very best to not spill, because I know it's gonna be tricky. It's pretty full. Get right deep down there. Let me just show you real quick. Really deep down to get the beef in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little spoons to the table, please.
Okay, so you
And Simeon, yes, Simeon, please bring the salsa over. I'm taking over the stirring here. I don't even have the oven on. I don't even have the element on, I should say, because everything is nice and warm still. Yes, so why don't you get the salsa first? Pour, keep pouring, keep pouring, keep pouring, keep pouring. Are you worried it's gonna be too spicy?
Yeah.
Keep pouring, keep pouring. Okay, that's good.
Quick.
And then bring the sour cream over here. Finished look at this dinner. As you can see, my container is so full. I felt like I couldn't even quite incorporate all that sour cream because it's just so full. But this dish is so yummy. I always make a pretty big pan of this, and so we'll eat it tonight, and then at least some of us can have it for lunch or for dinner another day. It helps a lot if you can plan ahead, and I've been trying to do that more. Like yesterday, I had a big case of ground beef from in the freezer. I took it out and I thought, rather than just cook half of this or put half of it into the freezer, I'll just do something with beef again tomorrow. And I had, you know, seasoned it all with taco seasoning and everything. And so that made today's meal a lot quicker to throw together. So planning ahead, you know, it can really help you save time in that dinner prep. One more coffee for me tonight.